Hello, everyone. Good to have you here. It's Thursday, 23rd of June, 2022, and it's a pleasure to have you all here with us today to talk about or to discuss the Spirit's book. Happy solstice, Leah. Good, good. Yeah, we are in summer. Officially, we are in summer right now. Good, good, good. So I hope you are okay. I hope um, it's sunny over there. Here is sunny. Yeah. Don't say this out loud. But yes, everything is working as it should be, isn't it? So, good point. We need to keep going our study. And even though it's sunny, I recommend you go to the sun. You can put your headphones. 29 today, great. Here 17, my dear. It's summer for us, you know? Yeah. Here's 19. So I recommend you to put your headphones, go to the sun, and enjoy the outdoor weather while you listen our discussion today. Why not? Yeah. So let's do our initial prayer. So I want to invite everyone to elevate your thoughts if you can, if you want. Close your eyes, but elevate your thoughts. Let's connect with superior spirits, connect with our mentors, connect with superior spirits, asking them to enlighten ourselves, support ourselves, and support those brothers and sisters who are in need, who are desperate. So be it. Amen. Okay. So last Thursday, we stopped on question 349. And today we will keep going on 350 of the Spirit's book. So, just quick recap. We talked last week. Hey, Lidiane, my dear, you don't count because Barcelona should be nicer than our dumpling in Sweden. But anyway, it is what it is. So, last week we discussed how is the union of the spirit and the new body. Okay, and we learned that the 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 spirit attached to uh, the new being at the moment of conception. At the moment of conception. So at the moment when the spermatozoid and the egg get together, we have a spirit attached, not a spirit inside the egg, let's say, because this is physics law. Two things, two bodies don't occupy the same space at the same time. So a spirit cannot be inside another spirit. So the connection is this new spirit probably is beside mom, connected by like the umbilical cord, like a kind of umbilical cord. Okay, same thing. Same thing. Okay? So, and at the moment of the birth, okay, then the spirit gets inside the body, the new body. Okay? And the full attachment of this new spirit to the new body take approximately 7 years. When we say is fully attached, up to no, up to 7 years old, that we can say that the spirit is sometimes in the spiritual world, sometimes here is kind of in defense, let's say. That's why we have some cases when the kids are talking with the imaginary friends. The imaginary friends, perhaps spirits beside them, talk to them, instruct them. You know, we have situation. The kids, they have these. They remember previous lives. They can tell you, "Oh, I was born there. I had this. I was married here." No, a lot of things. So, what I can say, it's up to 7 years. This is very common. I'm not saying this not happen after 7 years, but up to 7 years, it's more common to have situations like that. Okay, why? Because the full attachment of the spirit to the body take up to 7 years. Okay, what more we discussed? Uh, like we said, oh, can a spirit just passed away? The body passed away, the spirit returned to the spiritual world. Can a spirit reincarnate like automatically? This may happen. Is not normal, is not usual, but this may happen. Okay? This may happen if it's necessary. Okay? But usually, in a standard, let's say, in a standard process, the spirit returns to the spiritual world. Then this spirit will understand what happened, will kind of make a review of his life, what he have done, things to improve, what goals he achieved, what need to be fixed, what needs to be improved, what don't need to be fixed, what cases of success. So he will measure all these things, and then he will work on it. The spirit will work on it in order to improve. Oh, I see I needed to be a better, I need to work my selfishness. So he's starting to learn more, going to classes, going to tasks, following advice from superior spirits in order to gain material, to gain experience, to say one time when his field is ready, I'm ready to reincarnate again. And when I will reincarnate again, I will go through this process. I will experience this, I will try to fix this, I will. So, based on this, you will set your reincarnatory plan. Okay? So, a reincarnatory plan is not made by, oh, just it. No, it's years, years, and years. You know? Okay? So, this is what we discussed last week. And this week, we will start from question 350. Question 350. once united to the body of an infant, and therefore no longer able to talk, to balk at it, do spirits sometimes regret the choice made? No, go. I can't regret. Oh my gosh! The spirits say there is no. They can. They can don't like the life, but that is not a kind of regret thing. Why is not a regret? Because we 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 don't remember. We don't remember what were our choices. We don't remember what happened, because at the moment of birth, you're kind of reset your mind, and that's the tricky thing. So you cannot regret about something that you don't remember you have chosen. Okay, but you can feel unhappy with some situation. You can feel, oh, I'm sad and this, and then this goes to a kind of suicide pattern. Okay. Um, we can go to question here 943 of the Spirit's book, and can say what is the cause of wearing of life which takes hold of certain individuals without any apparent reason, like I'm in a depression without the, well, of course, for in order to have a depression, we always we have a cause. Always. Even though you say, I don't know why I'm sad, there is a cause. Okay? That's why we need to go to the psychologist, psychiatric, because they will help you to find this cause, and at the same time, we're going to treat you. Always there is a cause. Always. Even though you don't remember. Okay? But you feel unhappy, you needed to 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 think about it, you know. So we need to understand that our life may have many surprises for us. Sometimes we like, or sometimes don't like. Surprises, good surprises and bad surprises, you know. That's This is life, you know. This is what we are learning. So what are you gonna do here? A spirit, they will not regret, but they can say, I'm done, and it's done. And he will need to suffer the consequences of being a suicide person. Because instead of evolve, he didn't evolve. Okay? Okay, so cost also, there's a connection with question 259. 259, 259, 259, 259, 259, 259. If as spirits we are able to choose the kinds of trials we shall undergo, does it follow that all tribulations of life are foreseen and chosen by us? So, That's a good question, because if we are not happy with the things that happen to us, we needed to say, oh, this is not a punishment. I may have to go this way here, or I need to face whatever challenge I have. I need to face it. So there is no excuse to a person commit a suicide. They go to the suicide pattern because they don't see any way out, and killing themselves, it's a kind of, okay, I will stop this pain, I will stop this suffering, I will stop this nonsense thing. Okay, but because they cannot see it. Again, this is why the importance of psychologists, psychiatrists, friends, healings, all these together, in order to be able to not to reset, in order to open this person who is thinking about suicide mind. They're gonna open their mind in order to see a way out. Because a psychiatric or a psychologist, they will not suggest you, oh, you need to do this. No, they will walk you through your own thoughts, and you will find a way out. Okay? And even though, if in your reincarnatory plan you decided to choose a type of suffering, a problem, it's because you are able to handle it. A lot of spirits, when they prepare the reincarnatory plan, they are advised by their mentors, hey, calm down, because I think here is too much for you. So you needed to calm down and doing things little by little. But everything that happens to us, bad or good, it's a is a way to improve ourselves. Okay? Oh, Vladas, we have a question from you here. What did I do in my past life interfere with my life today? Good question, Vladas. Uh, there is not an exact answer here. Okay? Let's say yes or no. I would say to you that what you did in your past life, it was an experience you had in order to choose this the experience you're going to live in this life. It's for example, it's like when you go to 1 year, you are on I don't know, first grade in school, you learn a lot of things. Then you go to the second year. Not everything you learn in the second grade, you're gonna in the first grade you're gonna use in this second grade. But what you learned in the first grade, it is the base for the second one. Okay? So another example I can give to you. Like, I killed someone my previous life. Okay? So let's say I have an argument, and this happened, it shouldn't happen, of course. But when I return to the spiritual world, I, I can see that my reasons doesn't make any sense. Why to have done that thing. Probably I will know the truth, you know, and because of that, I can say, okay, I need to prepare my reincarnatory plan. So it's not because you kill someone in your previous life, someone need to kill you this life. Of course, we have the presence of the spirit who was killed. No, the person was killed. Try to have a vengeance from you. So this is a obsession pattern is a different story here. They not interfere in your life here. But everything you acquired will help you in your next phase. Will help you to understand, will help you to undergo some problems. Okay? Because we usually in the spiritism say, oh, I'm suffering here because I have done something bad in the past. No, you are suffering here today because perhaps you are not paying attention to anything. You are just going to the spirit center to show up to everybody, but you do not apply the spiritism teachings in your life in the spirit center and outside of the spirit center. I'm not saying if I follow the principle, I will not suffer. That's not the condition. What I'm saying here, the spiritism teachings will help you perhaps do not go to a suicide pattern. Oh, but it's very, yeah, it is. Calm down. Let's trust. Do your part. Let the good spirits help you. Let's things moving as it should be. You know, it's like that prayer. I will try to hear. God give me strength to. I go. Let me see. God. Let me see. Strength. No. Don't come up here. Let me see. Accepting. Accept. Yeah. Yeah, that's the what I'm looking for here. God grant me the serenity to accept things I cannot change, courage to change things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So that's the mission of a spiritist teachings, giving you serenity to accept things I cannot change, courage to change things you can change, and wisdom to know the difference. Because a lot of times we spend years try to change something, and I cannot change. I cannot change, and I don't understand this. You know what I mean? So that's the point. And we need to have this wisdom here to identify, oh, this is something I cannot change. I need to have serenity here and undergo in this trial, in this difficult moment with serenity. Instead of getting crazy. Instead of, oh, I don't see any way out, you're gonna desperate, and at the end you're gonna kill yourself. This is being Spiritism. No, and again, guys, Spiritism, Catholic, and other kind of religions, or even though those who are not religious, they need this serenity to go to things they cannot change. Okay? Okay? So remember, the ideal place is a place where there is no religion. Because the religiosity and religion cause differences. My religion is better than your religions. My religion, it's wonderful in your religion. No, no. Hey, guys, it's the same God. It is the same God to everyone. There is no my God is better than your God. No. The same God who protects me is the same God who protects those who are causing problems to you, who are harming you. The only difference is how is your relationship with Him. That's why religiosity and religion are not important. What is important is the knowledge you acquire, is the knowledge you get from these the religion teachings. What the knowledge you get from the Buddhism, what the knowledge you get from Spiritism, what the knowledge you get from Catholic, what the knowledge you get from Protestant. This knowledge, it is the essence. Remember when Jesus said they came for the poor of spirits. Poor of spirits is not being humble without money. No. Poor of spirit, it is that person who has hunger to wisdom, to knowledge. I need to know. I need to find out. I need to discover. I need to do this. I'm curious. This is one of the reasons why always Jesus gave attention to those poor of spirits, to mostly the time those people who are on the streets, and not those who are in the temple wearing nice suits, where he kind of fight when he was at the temple, fighting with those who had the mouth to say a lot of good things, the right things, but inside of them, they do not practice that. So this is the meaning of poor spirits, is those who are thirsty of the lived water. They are thirsty for information. They are thirsty for getting to know. They want to listen to you. And this is, and why they are eager? Because they want to feed exactly this window, this wisdom to differentiate things I can change, things I cannot change. I need to accept because I cannot change, and there we go. Okay? Hope you're okay, guys. uh, so let's go to question 351. In the interval between conception and birth, do spirits enjoy all their faculties? Again, a spirit is linked with a body, who is the womb of the mom, by a kind of umbilical cord. Why? Two things don't occupy the same space at the same time. Okay, so the spirit is there beside mom, and he's kind of, you are in the sleepy situation. You don't know where you are. When you are very tired, you you just want to sleep. You don't care what's going to happen. You are very tired. It's more or less, and of course they do have access to their faculties because they were not reincarnated yet. They are not reincarnated yet. In these glimpse moments when they say, "Oh, I have conscious." No, no, I don't have conscious. He kind of bouncing both ways. Okay. However, when the moment of the birth, it is the moment when you say, "Okay, lose your faculties. Let's like a reset button. You know what I mean? They just touch the reset button and then you're born. The only difference, this reset button, they will not delete everything. They will kind of archive previous experiences, and then you have a new body, a new brain, a new life to acquire knowledge, to acquire wisdom, to acquire this wisdom. Okay? So it's a new life. Yeah? Next one. At the moment of birth, do spirits immediately recover the full possession of their faculties? For this, we needed to think about how it happens in our mind. In the book, The Greatest Word, psychographed by Chico Xavier and dictated by the spirit André Luiz. André Luiz dedicated an entire chapter to talk about mental house. And this is very, very important for us to understand how works this mental house. Let me see. I think I gave a talk about this mental house, and I prepared a slide with this, and I think this is the right moment to show this. Let me see. Let me see. I think I found it. So, let me see. It's taking some time. So, let's So, what's the mental house? We can compare our brain. I found it. Let me put it here. Oops. Let me share my screen here. Okay. So we can work. This is, imagine a house. Okay. The house, mainly the house, is divided in three parts: the attic, the social living, and the basement. And our brain is mainly divided in three parts as well: frontal lobe, motor cortex, and nervous system. And we can compare a house with our brain. In the frontal lobe, here, it is the future. And here, that's why we have the third eye. You know, it's something that happened, experience that we will live. No, it is ideas that we will capture in order to go to other a problem. So we will have the solution. Is the connection. How I connect my third eye, how I can connect with the superior spirits. And the pineal gland is exactly here. Stay in the middle, but the connection is through here. Okay. The motor cortex, which is in the middle of the brain, we can say it's the present, is the all the learnings we do have today, all the lessons we need to learn today in this life, this incarnation. Since you have conscious of this incarnation, you are learning, you acquire here, you know. So it's actual achievements, actual moments. It's in your motor cortex. And past events, the basement. So everything you don't need in your house, you put it in your basement, which is the back part, our nervous system, which is our habits, our inner voice, intuitive decisions. So is our experiences lived, they are kind of in this region. And this is why Kardec, André Luiz called mental house. Because we do have future at the top, present in the middle, past in the basement. This is the concept André Luiz gave to us in the book In the Greater World, chapter 3. Okay? I hope it's clear for you guys. No, I hope I made myself clear to explain this to you. Let's go. How can, as the union of spirit with the body is not complete and definitely consummated until after birth, can the fetus be considered as having a soul? Well, again, a fetus doesn't have a soul. Why? Because soul, it is a spirit incarnated. So fetus is not incarnated. Okay? But does a fetus have a spirit? Yes. a spirit is connected to that fetus. Okay? And what happened? There's more question. What happened when a mom is pregnant and she gives a birth with the fetus is dead? Does it have a spirit connect to them? Depends. When a mom gives birth to a baby who born dead, or who will die hours, minutes after birth, mainly speaking, the proof here, the trial here, is not for the baby, is for the parents. The parents need that experience to fix something, to learn a lesson, many reasons. But sometimes a mom can be pregnant because the union of the egg and the spermatozoid in form of a fetus is mechanical thing. Is organic thing, not mechanical. Is organic thing. Okay, and I may not have a spirit attached to that fetus because the mom and dad needed to have that experience. And of course, since we do not have a spirit connected with that fetus, the fetus will not live. Full stop. Full stop. It's like a car. The car will only move if you turn on the car and you drive the car. Otherwise, the car is a machine parked there waiting for someone to drive. The organic body is a machine, organic machine, parked there waiting a spirit to command them. Okay? Am I confusing you? Are you still alive there? I don't see any comments here. I just want to say if everybody's alive. Today is a lot of concepts, a lot of interesting things. That's why I'm going slowly. We just study now. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions. 5, 6 questions. So, again, we need to be open-minded to understand this. We need to connect ourselves with our sense. Thank you, Leah. Thank you. Very clear to me. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So, let me see. What are the consequences of abortion for a spirit? Well, it is a wasted trial, because I have my reincarnatory plan. I spend years and years and years and years preparing my reincarnatory plan. Finally, I have this built, and I'm confident that I will achieve, because, of course, you only leave the spiritual world when you are confident that you have the help you need, you have the resources you need in order to achieve your goal. You will not reincarnate and you're going to fail. Okay? So let's agree here At the moment when you decide to reincarnate, it means I have confidence in me. I will get it. Okay? So you have all this, and then boom, you are reincarnate. But, but, mom and dad who are reincarnate decide to abortion. It's avoided trial. Like years and years, man. So I cannot practice this. So we need to restart again. We need to restart again. And by the way, depends in some cases, this spirit who was aborted, they may become an obsessor as well. Sometimes depends the evolution of that spirit. Depends the evolution of that spirit. So this is very important. And then you can see, no, a lot of situations in which we needed to better thinking about abortion. First, we have a life at the moment of conception. Oh, the baby don't feel any feels a lot of things, you know. So is induced abortion a crime regardless of how far into the pregnancy it occurs? Well, crime occurs whenever you infringe the law of God. Since you are seizing a life, you are committing a crime. Full stop. Full stop. Okay? Uh, it is rational to treat the fetus with the same respect as the body of an infant who has lived. Of course. Uh, what's meaning of an obsessor, Leah? It's become a spirit who is persecuting you to for vengeance for something. Oh, I will go after my mom and my dad, my potential mom and potential dad, because they didn't allow me to reincarnate, to put my plan in action. They deserve to die. So I will start to obsess them. This may happen. This may happen. Same thing when you kill someone, that person who passed away, for example, who saw that movie Ghost, exactly. No, the guy was persecuting and say, oh, no. So it's same thing, but this is a potential thing to happen. I'm not saying it's very rare, very, very rare happens, but it happens. Again, it all depends the level of evolution of that spirit who will reincarnate. Okay? So treat a fetus like any other. Well, is today. The science is here saying you need to talk your baby, you need to put music to your baby, you need all swimming classes. Of course. No, this is good for a fetus. Of course, it is good for a fetus. It is someone who is listening to you, who is beside you. So, of course, we need to treat it the same way. It is a being, a human being there. It is a fetus, our organic body, with a spirit attached to them. When this fetus, when this baby born, then we don't have a spirit attached anymore. Then we will have a soul in that spirit. That's the main difference. Okay? And with this, we cease question 360 and we start next week question 361. Next week, 361. Okay? I hope you like it. I hope you understood. I hope it was clear. Leah said it was clear, so thank you. It was good to see you online, Elidiane. I hope we see each other in the future. Vladas, thank you for your question. Leah, thank you for your messages, your questions, your doubts, your presence. Thank you very much for all your help. Okay? So we have more people here, but they didn't write or send anything, so I cannot have the names. But I would like to invite everyone to do the final prayer. So if you can, let's say thank you for this moment we spent together, in which I could learn, in which you could listen me. Unfortunately, this is not a dialogue, it's just I am talking here. But in certain way, with your questions, with your comments, we try to make this a nice conversation. I hope these good spirits give you a wonderful time, a wonderful rest of the evening and day. And I hope to see you all next Sunday. Sunday is my talk, and next Thursday. So be it. Amen. Thank you, my friends. I wish you all a wonderful time. I want to thank you, Leah, for being here as well. Okay? Thank you. Greetings. Enjoy the summer. Bye bye.